So in 1961, if you're a football fan, American football, not Ethan's type of football. Real football. Yeah. Real worldwide football here in the U.S. Anyway, so Green Bay Packers got their little heinies kicked, apparently, and didn't do so well. And when they came for training, they assumed that they would be working on the advanced stuff that they knew and kind of pick up where they left off so they could go into the season strong, right? But their coach, Vince Lombardi, you probably know this story, he gathered them all around and said, okay, guys, this is a football. And he started there. They went to the first page of their playbook, and they went through the basics, right? In some ways, we're doing that. We're going to be revisiting some of the basics. I want to do that with some of our relationship building skills. That's the point. I know some of us are like, I know this. Well, this is what it means to build a relationship, okay? So if you're able, I'd like for you to stand, okay? Shake some things out, wake us up a little bit, and go through our little presentation. I'm going to deepen it, but I'm not giving you more material. I'm just deepening what we have. So you remember this? The golden nameplate?
Hi, my name is.
There we go. Hi, my name is. On top of the golden nameplate is what?
House.
A house, which reminds us to talk about what?
Where are you from?
Where do you live? Where are you from? All those things. On top of the house are
People.
people.
Which is
Church
crazy.
people.
My roof or,
Well, it is, but in Nepal the roofs are flat, and we
Okay.
do go up there to get warm and stuff. So, and it reminds us to talk about and ask family.
Family, yeah.
Family. Who lives there? Tell me about your family. And these people on the roof, they're holding up a what? A clock, which reminds us to ask about how do you spend your time? What's your week look like? What do you do with your time? And on this clock, of course, it's an analog clock, so there are hands. One of the hands is replaced by a what? Do you remember?
Bus.
Yeah, not as linear, right? A bus. A bus. And this reminds us to ask what?
Where you been?
Where have you been? Where have you traveled? Where have you gone? Chattanooga? That's awesome. What's there? Tell me about it. Everything else? Yeah, nothing.
What's there?
Not true. There were some things.
That's cool.
Couple things. Anyway, so on the windshield or windshield wipers, replacing one of the windshield wipers is what?
Don't be on my
A tennis racket.
Oh,
It's
yes.
so obvious.
Yeah.
A tennis racket, and this reminds us to ask what? What do you do for fun? Okay, so we want to open this up more, and as I talk to you, I'm going to ask you this. Do you know what a closed question is? Closed versus open questions.
Yes.
What's a closed question?
Yes or
Do you have hair?
Yes. Yeah. You can answer with a yes or no. I do. I have some.
Yes.
Okay. It's
Sure.
obvious.
no?
That's obvious. Anyway, talk back there. Ethan, what's an open question? Since you're willing to jump in and help out.
What do you do in your free time?
Yeah, that's a good open question. How do you define it? How do you know a question is open?
Have to respond.
Requires more than a yes or no answer, can be answered multiple ways. So for example, why is it important to be a good listener? And you'll give me all kinds of different answers. So here's principle number 3. These are what we're going to call conversation expanders, right? I'm going to read you a quote from The Elephant's Child by Rudyard Kipling. He says, I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I know. Their names are what and when and why and where and how and who. Okay, so who, what, when, where, why, how, however you want to remember that. Okay, these are conversation expanders, open-ended questioning of other people. So I'm going to give you just 5 minutes because I don't want to take too much time, but remember the golden nameplate, everything else. And I want you to choose one category, have a 5-minute conversation just within that category, dig a little deeper. You all know each other fairly well. One kind of new person here. But you can't all talk to her. Okay? Try to learn something new. Are you with me?
What's
clear?
Categories.
The categories. So, golden nameplate.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The house,
That's
people on the roof,
Gotcha.
on the clock, those categories. So you don't have to go through everything. You can pick one and dig a little deeper. Okay, makes sense? Why am I doing this? This is where we come to our announcements. December 21st, block that off on your calendar, okay? Nepali Christmas party. There's going to be about 100 different people there. They're not all going to be Nepalis. There are going to be many English speakers, but we want to be able to meet them, talk to them, and kind of informally do some research, okay? So in the next week or two, I'm going to teach you how to take it even deeper and open up ways to serve people, okay? Good practice. If you can do it in a very, very different cultural setting, you can probably do it just about anywhere. Okay? Yes, Ethan.
Who's gonna talk to all blind people?
Burrow.
They just listened last time.
Yeah, they just listened last time. I guess that's what happened this time. Good question. Okay, divide and conquer. Go for it. You got about 5 minutes. I'm going to time you.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
Last time.
Yeah.
Or should we
You
switch
did.
it?
I usually sit here in case there's a problem.
Well, Ellen, looks like.
I don't even know.
Okay, 5 minutes
I know
starting
just
now.
thinking about it.
So, what would you like to do with these little?
They grew up in the church with me at the time.
Here, it's,
Where did you travel?
one of my brothers was there, his wife.
Really?
I was in a lot of
His
places in Florida,
wife had the flu.
South Carolina, North Carolina.
Really?
Just like
And their son drove all the way down from.
that's what he's in West Virginia.
Kevin, oh, okay, here we go. Let me grab this.
Connecticut, Florida, his brother's cousins, Michigan.
Oh, yeah, I'm just taking
His cousin was there.
Oh, when I was 16. Oh, my aunt was there. So my mom told me that for my 16th birthday for a week.
Yeah, that.
So I got to go spend a week with her. And we went out to the Alamo, went to Texas A&M. It was a really good time.
How large is it?
Florida, the East Coast.
Georgia, East Coast,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
I've been to Tennessee.
Yeah. I had been to, I've been to Kentucky. I forgot, I was like, oh, I didn't really go. That's right.
And these are.
Oh, no, sorry. It's funny. So they just decided literally Friday night.
There's a question. I saw it.
Texas is as far as I mean, we did, like I said, we did Alamo, Texas A&M, because Margaret's son.
My family did well here.
Oh, yeah. They had to go make it. And so it was one of our excursions. And as we're pulling up, there were guys on this. Yes. I sit in the car. Yeah, just for me, for my birthday, yeah, because I wanted to go see my mom. And so because they had like a little farm. So I got to go put the eggs out and the chickens in their little chicken house. She had a
Oh.
bowl. Yeah, they had a bowl. I think about that first.
That was.
Yeah, bowl.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. They ate really late. They ate steak.
This is
like
one
10
that-
minutes. I can't even. I'm like going to bed.
I don't know whether or not.
They had small meals.
On the border.
during the day.
It is.
My wife wants to get.
Yeah, it was very strange. It was just odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like crazy.
Yeah,
That's what drives me.
Funny story on that.
West would be very expected here.
Okay.
Coach Hager did.
Did you tell her about him meeting?
Oh, no, I didn't know.
They must be jogging.
His mom just told her.
Oh, yeah, we drove
How many?
So,
200 a year?
we drove.
She
And then we went
actually.
left the kids later to go fishing.
But you for days.
Our parents flew.
We go to
California, what do you want to
What about
know?
your
I mean,
kids?
I'll take care.
Oh, the Jacob's been on the plane, he's been at the Vegas, all over the place. Nathan's been, with New York now, he's going to go again to New York this year. So, they don't
She gave me some.
no, he's got the competition, so that's where they went last.
Well, Jimmy ended up
Gary, the CPTC, because they were invited. So they last year.
Took pictures with him and he's like, I didn't do anything. I just
Okay, 5 minutes is up. Have a seat. I would make you switch, but we kind of running out of time to get the idea. Okay. Anybody learn anything new that you did not know before?
Yeah,
Your people. What'd you learn if you're allowed to share?
about that this year.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's fine.
When Sarah visited her aunt for her 16th birthday, she was.
Oh, you're gonna do that story.
She takes it all. So I asked, am I allowed?
Yeah, I didn't propose we were going, but yeah, that's fine.
Her aunt was a member of a nudist camp, and she was taken by there where her aunt made a payment. So
Quite interesting.
quite interesting at 16.
Got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we were talking about
Things you
travel.
can't unsee.
That's cool.
can't
You
unsee.
learn new things.
Yes.
You know?
You learn what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I study the pattern in the seat of the car a lot.
You didn't have any stripes were in that pattern, right?
I couldn't even tell you anymore right now, but I'm just like, wow, okay.
So what else did you learn?
That she's traveled some further west than I have, but her and Steve, they're not going to go too far unless they can drive it. Steve doesn't want to fly
But the kids don't have any fear.
or train. Yeah, train will work.
Yeah.
Go a little further on the train.
But the kids did not inherit that from
That's
him,
right.
so that was good.
Kids
They don't
are
mind
free
flying.
There'll be that couple when they retire, they get the big motor home and just take off.
You never know.
Anything surprise you?
I have a quick question regarding what you just said about her aunt.
Mhm.
Was her aunt 16 or was she 16?
She
No,
was
I was
16.
16.
Gotcha. Just one check.
Anybody find it difficult to do?
Texas.
To go 5 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah, because,
No?
well, in some ways,
Oh,
yes,
good.
because we know each other.
See,
Yeah.
Kathy didn't know me so well, so she had some like,
I
Well,
know,
you
like,
notice-
I know her kids because
Yeah, I mean, like,
they grew up with me,
Yeah.
basically, so.
See, I praise them, so.
I don't know about that,
At
but
least one day a week.
at least one day a week, sometimes 2 or 3, right?
well, Sarah, can you please talk to the lady, because she.
Yes, we got it. It's all good. We'll talk to Delaney.
I actually learned something about Evelyn.
Yeah.
That there was a common thread, and maybe it has something to do with the age. But Evelyn does crochet, which is something that Laverne did knitting, and they do it for charity.
oh, nice.
So, and so there's scarves, which Laverne was very, very prolific with. Evelyn actually makes what they call lap robes for
Yeah.
folks that are in cold environments when it comes down to the, keeping the germs out in medical and cancer treatment. And then I showed her a scarf that Michaela had knitted for herself, like a white check. And then all of a sudden, I get the story from daughter here about her husband going and taking some of these lap robes and the excitement there that he experienced, and he was just the messenger.
Could have taken his picture. He says, I felt like a rock star. And I didn't do
Cool.
anything.
So I kind of grew a little bit there too.
Nice. Okay, any other comments on this before we move on?
So Bruce, did you learn anything from Shay? Sorry.
I tried to find a way we could do some kind of breakout group to get them to do some stuff, but we haven't figured that out.
Okay.
We will, and then we can have online people chatting it up with one another as well, which I'm sure, they'll
Oh, so Shay did say that Evelyn is his youngest daughter's name.
Oh, how about that?
That's right.
So there you go.
So now, you guys know something new about him.
We know something about Shay.